a.k.a. Mr. Take It Easy for you, life easy. But make sure y'all follow my Instagram and Twitch in the description down below. Everything you need to know about your boy Jay. It's in the description down below. But we got NBA players explain why LeBron James is the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Which my man is the GOAT. Jay, what's the GOAT stands for? Greatest of all time. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Edwards, let me tell you something right quick, bucko. Let me tell you something right quick, bucko. See, this ain't KD, bro. So all that cocky talk and all that, you know what I'm saying? Bro, chill out, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. This ain't Kevin Durant, gang. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think bro think he facing KD. Boy, you facing Luka Doncic and you're facing LeBron James, bro. Everybody know that LeBron always been better than KD. KD just doesn't have that factor. He doesn't have that inside him like Kobe does, like Bron does, like Jordan does. He doesn't have that in him. He never had that in him. You know what I mean? Bron beat that nigga in the finals. Bron punched that nigga in the finals. KD was getting destroyed by Ant Edwards. The nigga was smiling on the court. He was smiling on the court. So I'm like, Ant Edwards, bro, like, it's going to take more than just you to beat us, bro. Because, bro, first of all, bro, you got destroyed by Luka Doncic with a lesser talented team last year. You got to worry about Luka and you got to worry about Bron. This ain't the Phoenix Suns, brother. This ain't Kevin Durant. This ain't Devin Booker. It's a whole different ball game. So all that cocky talk, bro, just go ahead and just chill. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and chill, bro. You better be humble for this. I ain't gonna lie, be humble for this one. You know what I mean? Cause this ain't Kevin Durant now. You know what I'm saying? We already know, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, Bron always been better than Kevin Durant. We already know that. So I don't want you to go in here thinking you finna sweep this nigga, because I promise you that ain't happening.
Video is sponsored by Surfshark.
I always feel like I'm the best to ever play this game.
One of the most requested videos in the history of my channel is finally here.
He brings it every single night for 20 years.
Right.
And 10 years
Every
from now,
night,
people
bro.
gonna say, man, LeBron James was one of the best players ever.
Is he the GOAT?
Someone's gonna say LeBron's my GOAT, hands down, nothing else.
There's nobody.
Okay,
what LeBron James does. Nobody.
In today's episode, we will take a look at NBA players giving their unfiltered opinions on LeBron James and why for some people, he is the GOAT.
I want people to say that LeBron James did it his way, and now he's a legend.
When we talk about the GOAT, man, he might be the GOAT. And this is the reason why.
Dang, Paul Pierce saying he the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? And then you talking about Lakers suck. It's like, you don't even believe that your dang self, bro. You don't even believe that. You know what I'm saying? You don't even believe that the Lakers suck. For you to say that the Lakers suck, bro, that's like some real hating-ish, bro. And that's what I be talking about. That's the difference between you and I. When I say, like, who one of the ops I can mention? Golden State. When I say they suck, I genuinely feel like they suck. You know what I mean? I genuinely feel like they're trash. But it's like, y'all just be hating. Ain't no way you say, we finished third seed, we suck. I told you, though, we the only third seed team that don't get credit. We the only third seed team that sucks. Everybody else get credit. You know what I mean? Rockets get credit. Thunder get credit. Smuggers get credit. Everybody get credit but us. Lakers ain't gonna get no credit. We suck.
He put himself in a place, you know, I don't see nobody passing him in our lifetime in the scoring, for one. Two, when you look at his accolades and you look at the longevity, and then you look at the biggest part of it was the expectations coming out of high school, that type of pressure. And to live up to those expectations, because they was like, he could be the greatest to ever play the game. And you like, man, they giving this kid this already? And he came in with a nickname King out the jump. I ain't never seen that outside of Magic. Like, usually you earn that while you in the league. And so for him to live up to it and probably surpass the expectations, that's tough, because nobody in our league has ever had to deal with these type of
expectations, bro, at all, bro. That's what I be saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nobody had to deal with these type of expectations ever. You know what I'm saying? What type of player had to deal with this expectation? Nobody expected Jordan to be how Jordan was going to be. Bro spent like 3 years in North Carolina. out of straight out of high school. I don't even think they could have did it at the time, but Jordan didn't even make his varsity team. Nobody expected Jordan to be Jordan. Kobe, nobody really expected Kobe to be Kobe. Bro, they already was putting the expectations on him. They already, because bro was the best high school basketball player in the history of basketball players.
Coming in, probably the most scrutinized superstar. So I gotta probably put him up there at GOAT status, man. It's undeniable.
He came into the league as Magic Johnson with Jordan-like talent. 2 years later, they said, take him out of the Magic Johnson category because he's gonna surpass Magic. Yeah. Let's put him in the Jordan category and then we just protect Jordan.
Well, since I was in 9th grade and I turned on ESPN one day, LeBron James was the guy that people says the next Jordan.
Bro, he's not the next. I hate when people say the next Jordan. Like, bro, it's his own player. All that, the next Jordan, he's LeBron James, bro.
Like, this is the
best. I don't want nobody to be like, I'm the next. Like, when I become the greatest boxer, you ain't gotta believe it. You know what I mean? But I don't want nobody to be like, oh, he's the next Floyd Mayweather. You know, I'm Jay, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then when I speak like this, you looking like, bro, that nigga ain't gonna make it in boxing. That's what they all believe at first. You know what I'm saying? They all believe. Nobody believes at first. Nobody ever believes, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that people, bro, once you going through the process, nobody gonna believe in you, bro. They gonna feel like you talking crazy. This nigga talking crazy. This nigga talking about he gonna be in boxing. Nigga compare himself to Floyd Mayweather. They don't see the vision. They don't understand. You know what I mean? That's one thing you gotta understand, bro. Once you when you in a progress, bro, when you at the beginning, ain't nobody gonna believe in you, bro. Ain't nobody. You gotta believe that junk in yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna believe in you.
As good as this, or I have to look him.
They gonna start believing when they see progress, bro.
At some point in my career, so that was always in the back of my mind as I worked, as I played games. I wondered because that's what was told to me, that was the new guy, that was the next Jordan. So
he came into the league with a lot on his shoulders. Right. Everybody was saying this is the next guy, and he's been able to withstand and hold that and be great.
I just put my guard down and said, Bron, you the best. You got it. You got it. Greatest ever. You got it. A face for basketball. LeBron James, you have done a phenomenal job. And that's broke. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about him as LeBron. Like, I'm taking my broness out of him. Like, outside looking in. Like, they said he's not clutch. He's got the most clutch points. Like, he just broke it down. Like, and I was looking like, damn, bro, have I been hating? Like, is Jordan that fire? Is the shoe that cold? Did the palm it around the little guards? Like, was that? You know what I'm saying?
Is that why I got him up here?
I'm like, what is it that is disturbing me to say anybody is better than this man? Like, you get what I'm saying?
LeBron's playing at an all-NBA defense level. He doesn't get scored on in isolation.
I'm about to say, Bron defense has been
in the right position. I think there was this perception.
Bro, this nigga has been playing. His defense is severely underrated. You know what I mean? That's why I laugh at when people say Bron doesn't have defense. I'm like the nigga definitely has defense, but okay.
Him at this age, conserving energy, no. He's played elite defense now for a while.
Speaking about defense, a word to today's sponsor, Surfshark.
See, Surfshark, man. I'm not trying to hear about Surfshark. I'm trying to hear about LeBron James. I'm not trying to hear about no Surfshark.
By 2005, Bron was the best player in the NBA. In 2020, he was still the best player in the NBA. He was the best player in the NBA no matter what the game did. When you look at the teams that Bron carried to the finals, MJ didn't beat the greatest team ever assembled. There's nobody that has ever played the game of basketball that can do what LeBron James does on a basketball court. Nobody.
Right, his resume is his resume. Like, y'all are trying to pretend that what he's doing is like a normal thing. That's not. Like, I'm not glazing someone I'm not saying, okay, he's ranked 30 and I'm making him 1. Right? If you take his name off his stats, you're gonna be like, yo, this is the greatest player of all time.
See, this is what makes him go on top of the list to me. This right here. If we talking about shot making, if we talking about ability, if we talking about skill, he in all those conversations. But now you doing shit where, the greatest couldn't even do this. Wilt couldn't do this. Jordan couldn't do this. 38. Man, 38 in the league is really like 45. I'm being dead ass.
I mean, it's hard to have that conversation about the greatest of all time.
And then they look, they never seen this before. They never seen it. Nobody's ever seen it. So, the haters make up steroids. You know what I mean? I told y'all one hating dude then said steroids. Not everybody saying it. You know what I mean? Even my pop saying it. Nigga telling me he on steroids. I'm like, what, you heard that from somebody? You know what I mean? Where y'all get steroids from? Is it information? Is it some type of documents I haven't seen? Where steroids came from? When he was doing steroids, he's doing pads. Where is that? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all on the internet, that's how the internet is, and that's why I don't like the internet. That's why when I do my job, I get to freak off. A lot of y'all niggas just make up things. Like when it comes to Alabama, this is just off topic. When it comes to Alabama, they say Nick Saban was paying players, but they have no type of evidence at all. That's how you people is on the internet. All you do is say what you heard. You don't even know what the freak you saying. And you think what you saying true. A lot of y'all niggas that's watching me right now, y'all just like that. So what I'm saying, you know it hit hard. It's like, dang, he talking about me. Because you just like that. You be on the internet. You know yourself. You be on the internet saying what somebody else saying. Nigga, what you saying is true? Do you got evidence of what you saying? You a cap nigga. So if you want these niggas talking about this nigga on steroids, what the information that you getting at? Where is it? Where's the evidence, bro? So you saying just because you never seen nobody do this before, is that he's on pads and he's on steroids? Bro, take care of his body. Bro, just one of a kind. And then people be like, oh, he got to go 22 seasons, 23 seasons. I mean, bro, if you can still play the game at a high level, why not go 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 seasons? Jordan couldn't play at that level. He couldn't. That's why he retired. Kobe could not play at that level. That's why he had to retire. Bron can still play at that level. Bro's still averaging 25 points at the age of 40 points, bro. 40 years old, excuse me. It's like, if you can't keep going, if you can keep going, why not?
When a man is still putting on his jersey, right? So, but when he's done, his
nigga think they supposed to just retire. Okay, look, I'm gonna just retire just to satisfy people. I feel like I've done enough. Nigga, no, if I feel like I can keep going, I'm gonna keep going. But I ain't finna drain it. But if I feel like I can still play at a high level, I'm gonna keep going.
His statistical lineup is going to be the greatest that's ever played the game when it comes to scoring, assists, rebounds, so forth and so on. I come from a Jordan era. I am biased, and I'm going to be biased to the day I pass away. Michael Jordan will be my goal. But that doesn't mean I'm not taking anything away from LeBron. LeBron is amazing, but Michael Jordan is my goal. I played basketball because of Michael Jordan.
Michael, in some ways, we allowed him to grow into greatness. We didn't allow LeBron that, and he still overachieved. LeBron is...
Y'all heard what he said? In Michael, some ways we allow him to grow into greatness.
We didn't allow LeBron that. And
we didn't allow LeBron to grow into greatness. We expected him to be great off the rip. We allowed, not we, but y'all allowed Kobe to grow into his greatness. We didn't, y'all didn't allow LeBron to grow into his greatness.
Still overachieved. LeBron is better than anyone ever thought.
You know, Bron is, my GOAT.
Is he? Oh, let's talk about that.
The fact that he can play all 5 positions, the fact that he's done this for 17 years consistently, no drop off at any time. And we've been saying, well, not we.
You can you big teething right now, like you really feeling this.
But I'm saying,
he's an all-around player of all time. It's not far.
Oh yeah, there's no question.
But if you ask me, do I got to start? Well, I got to start an organization, and I need a bad
him.
No, I'm going with Mike.
Okay.
But outside of that, it's him, dog. Hands down. Over Magic, Bird.
I'm sort of running out of arguments for Michael. I mean, what this guy has done has been nothing short of incredible. The longevity.
All he's missing is really rings. Like, all he's missing is rings. That's why I say, bro, it's like if he can go on this 2-peat with Luka, if him and Luka could do like a 2-peat, even a 3-peat, like a Kobe and Shaq, boy, he surpassed them. That nigga, bro, Bron got to get the 6. That's what I'm saying. It's the type of locked in that he in now. Because he know that his time almost done. So it's like, bro finna leave it all on the court. I expect to see LeBron. I expect to see that Miami Heat's LeBron when bro was going against the Boston Celtics. That's the LeBron I expect to see because he already know it's either now or never. I'm never going to be able to do this again. I'm never going to be able to play with Luka Doncic again. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro finna go all out. I could tell you right now, and I don't know LeBron James, bro. I don't know him at all. I don't know his routine, but I promise you, Bron is working on his body right now as I speak. Right now as I speak, I bet you him and Luke in the lab right now as I speak. That boy going crazy in the freaking gym right now. As I freaking speak, I promise you. I promise you. That nigga not taking this lightly, nigga. That's what I'm saying. It's a different type of aspect. KD is not compared to Jordan. KD not in the top 3. So he don't care about winning and all. But Bron, he already know the pressure that's coming with this. He already know if he get put out first round, he know what comes with it. And Edwards, bro, I'm telling you, bro, you got this type of, bro. It's finna be a different type of ball game, bro. It's not Kevin Durant, Anthony Edwards, bro. And that's why I keep trying to tell these Timberwolves, this ain't KD.
Called king at 15.
They mindset different, bro. They just different, bro. They always been different.
And then changed so many lives. So
ain't nobody comparing no KD to Bron, bro. Like,
I think for now we need to appreciate that watching him and the level he's playing.
You think this KD?
Just, you know,
Anthony, this KD.
Jordan put the NBA on the map. Like, LeBron, he's created a blueprint.
Nah, Jordan ain't put the NBA on the map. Larry and Bird did that. I said Larry and Bird. Bird and Magic did that because without Bird and Magic, wouldn't be no NBA today. This NBA was heading into bankruptcy, so he didn't put it on the map at all. But he, like, that nigga, was that nigga though, but he didn't put it on the map. I say Bird and Magic did that.
LeBron, he's created a blueprint. Not only has he put the NBA on the map, he's an active billionaire. Still playing, that's unheard of. You gotta respect it. Like, for me, it's Mike and Brian, and I don't give a on just like Mike and Brian. For me, like,
MJ is MJ. Like, we all wanted to be like Mike. But what LeBron has been able to do and how he can control the game and to do it this long, like going to the finals year after year after year. Brian went 8 or 9 straight. 9 straight. Like, MJ took a break right in the heat of that shit. Brian ain't taking no break. You know what he did? Went again and again and again and again.
With different guys every time.
So, for me, that's why it's Brian over MJ for me. And on top of that, the talent nowadays is way better. And I'm sure one of the old is going to say, you out of your mind. And
he ain't lying.
The other, blah, blah, blah. The talent is way better.
It just looks like we keep trying to find why he's not great. Like we every day you turn on ESPN or any of these, we keep looking at why LeBron is not great instead of celebrating his greatness.
I get asked all the time about, you know, MJ, LeBron, and it's such a difficult question to ask. All I know is they're the two best players that I've ever witnessed. They're very different, but however you want to rank them, you know, they're right there together.
For me, Michael's the greatest player ever, but LeBron is going to have the greatest career ever.
Yes.
And
bro, LeBron get this 6. Bro,
is incredible. So
LeBron get this 6.
I was a huge Michael Jordan fan. Like that was the mythical. I've never seen full games or seen him play in person. All you get are these highlights. You got game winners. In my head, I'm like, oh, he does it all. Like this is like the best dude to ever do it. And then LeBron comes in like 2003, and we start watching him. And then I get older, and I start realizing more about basketball, and my mind for the game understands how hard certain stuff is. I don't know when it changed, but there was somewhere around the year 6, 7, 8 for LeBron where I was like, yeah, this dude's got to be the best basketball player. Like, there's nobody that can do what he's doing. And then he did it for another 10 years. So it was like, what do you want him to do? Like, dude's amazing.
That's what people got to understand. It's a lot of great players that play sports, but it's eras of GOATs. And everyone want to make one GOAT. It's impossible to make one GOAT because as great as LeBron is,
no, it's one.
He'll be another.
I think
you said there will be another. Hey, I'm getting tired of seeing Dwayne Wade, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. You low-key pissing me off. There will never be another. You know what I mean? I don't see nobody in this league as of today. Jokic, you took too long. Like, Jokic, you're not surpassing Bron, bro. You took too long to become the guy you is. Like, bro came out the, like, bro, you gotta understand, in order to surpass Bron, nigga, you gotta be that nigga from the start of your career to the end. So it's like, nigga, you can't just be a good player in your prime. Like, you can't just be like who can I use for example? Like a Dwayne Wade. You can't just be fine in the young, you can't just be fine in the younger days and expect to surpass LeBron. See, the thing is why I feel like nobody would ever surpass LeBron is, nigga, you gotta be 5 in your younger years, and nigga, you gotta be 5 as heck in your older years. So you telling me, nigga, you gotta be top 5 in your younger years, and you gotta be top 5 in your older years too? What player doing that was Jordan top 5 in his older years? I don't give a damn what you saying. As of right now, LeBron James is top 5 of me as of right now. I don't give a damn what you saying. Look at them stats. Am I lying? Am I stat? If SGA and Jokic weren't putting up crazy numbers, that nigga would be like top 3 in MVP voting. The only reason he went down in MVP voting because he got injured with his groin. But if he didn't get injured, bro would have been top 5 in MVP voting. Before he got injured, he was top 5 in MVP voting. Before he got injured, he was top 5 in MVP voting. So you telling me you gotta, what person in the league is doing what LeBron doing? SGA, it took SGA. SGA was on the Clippers. It took SGA until like, 26 years old to start hooping for real. Everybody in the top league, Giannis ain't come out the gate hooping like Bron. None of these niggas I see as of today will ever surpass Bron. I don't think nobody will ever surpass LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what the freak it is, bro. Please stop talking about Curry. Nobody believes Curry is the greatest player of all time other than Warrior fans. I've never in my life, in my entire life, heard Curry in a GOAT conversation. Can you please stop trying to slide this nigga in a GOAT conversation? Nobody's ever mentioned Curry in the GOAT conversation. And I promise you, you know, even in your lifetime, you've never heard nobody mention Curry. When it comes to GOATs, it's either Kobe, MJ, Bron, you got Shaq in that mug. Nobody mentioned Curry. I've never in my life heard a nigga say Curry is the best player of all time. Ever. Until you niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro.
One, we're not going to
say, yes, you have. Who? Was it Golden State Warrior fans? I ain't never in my life on ESPN, on First Take, whatever. I ain't never in my life heard somebody say Curry is the GOAT.
Until he's done playing. And it's going to be a dangerous new norm for any other player who wants to be.
Bro, Curry never passed him around, bro.
You're going to have 18 years of prime. Like, come on, man.
Right. We have never seen in the NBA a player like LeBron James.
So he didn't lose his athleticism and take care of his body like he does an amazing job, but the man above said, boom, you're blessed. He has it's nothing in his mind.
They said Curry changed the game. What do you mean? Shooting threes? That's it? Shooting threes? You know what I'm saying? Shooting threes is all he did was shoot threes? Give a dang about shooting threes? Nigga, what the freak? You know what I mean? Bron changed the game too. What you mean? You know what I'm saying? Bron is a better all-around player. He said Curry changed the freaking game. You know what I'm saying? Freak? What did nigga do? Shoot? You feel me? Nigga, shoot. Shooting threes, that's it? The freak? That nigga ain't better than LeBron and nothing else other than shooting threes. That's it. That's all you get. That's all you can take over LeBron. Shoot three. What else you can take over LeBron? Shoot threes? That's it? Shoot threes.
Don't think about shooting a logo pull-up because he doesn't have, like, back when he was even in his prime, when he was the best MVP, he still had a lock in certain things, whether it was in his three-point shot or whether it was in his free throw, whatever it is. He doesn't have a lock anymore. The only thing that he ain't doing is shooting 90% from the free throw line. That's the only thing left for this man to do. Outside of that, he can do everything else on the floor.
When you're 39 in your 20th year, and then like half your life is in the league, and then you played against like 40% of the players that's ever played in the league, it's just like that longevity has to be.
I don't know why they think Curry finna get another ring. Honestly, I gotta change my bracket, bro. I do not feel like they will beat the Rockets. The only reason you beat the Memphis Grizzlies, and this is a fact, bro, you had 31 free throws. Jimmy Butler had 18 free throws. Curry had 12 free throws. You won 116 to 121. Jimmy Butler had 38 free throws. Jimmy Butler had 38 points with 18 free throws. So look, 38 minus 18. So if he had 18, that boy would have had 20 points. The only reason you won is because of free throws. Come on, bro.
Something.
It's the best game Jimmy and Curry played, bro. And you only won 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. You only won by 5. Bro, it was a point of game where y'all niggas, I was watching the game. It was a point in time, bro. I'm looking like this. I'm looking like this. Nigga say he didn't score 18 free. Bro, nigga scored like what, 13? He still got 18 shot free throws attempt, whatever. Bro still got 18 free throw attempts. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But anyways, Curry hit 13 for 13. But anyways, like I was saying, it was a time, y'all, I was watching a Golden State Warriors game, right, versus the Memphis Grizzlies. I swear on my life, this nigga, bro, the Golden State Warriors, I'm talking about, bro, it was 6 possessions, these niggas got straight free throws. You know what I'm saying? Straight free throws. Straight free throws. It was burp, 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 burp. I'm looking like, what the? And nobody was fouling these niggas. These niggas not getting fouled at all. It was hilarious, bro.
Has to be a standard. I truly
It was
appreciate
hilarious.
somebody who's been at it for a long time.
Nigga was not fouling the niggas.
With the
It
game,
was funny as
being
heck,
in amazing
bro.
shape the entire time. Like he continues to work in his body, stay healthy, to stay at the top of the league for this long.
If you think Curry finna get some more rings, bro, you out your dang mind. One thing you gotta understand about Curry cannot carry no team, man. If you got Curry as the head guy, like Curry, the only way he gonna win injuries. That's the only way that man gonna win. Injuries. If you think Curry finna win in a healthy Western Conference, bro, nigga say he has Jimmy.
To perform the way he has is
Didn't carry in 2022. You keep trying to talk about he carried in 2022. He did not carry in 2022. Western Conference, niggas got injured. CP3, John Morant got injured. You had Klay Thompson almost averaging 20 points. Had Andrew Wiggins, who had an all-star year, almost averaging 20. You had Jordan Poole almost averaging 20 points. Bro just averaged the most points, 33 points per game, bro. Please stop saying he carried in 2022 because he did not, bro. He just had the most points. He had plenty of help on that 2022 team. Please stop, bro. And then niggas got injured in the Western Conference. Just like in 2016, Kyrie and K-Love went down. That's the only reason he beat Bron. He was down 2-1, and then Kyrie and K-Love got injured. He won 4-2. Stop acting like I'm just speaking opinions. It's facts, bro. What the freak you trying to argue with facts for? Andrew Wiggins was an all-star that year. You know what I'm saying? What the freak? I think it was an all-star that year. Klay Thompson almost averaging 20 points. Jordan Poole, why do you think he got a max contract? Because of that 2022 year. So you think just because he was averaging 33 points per game, he carried? He just had the most points per game. Carrying is what LeBron did with the freaking. Carrying is what this nigga did with the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's carrying. Carrying is what that nigga did. What are you talking about? Just because you average the most points, don't mean you freaking carry, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Bron ain't had no help. Bron ain't have no all-star.
Does he have a weakness? And I start from the rim all the way back to half court. He can do everything.
I'm not finna argue with niggas, bro, when I'm speaking facts. I'm not finna argue with niggas, bro. I'm not finna keep going back and forth with niggas when I'm speaking facts, bro. I don't give a damn if he won final MVP. Just said nigga averaging 33 points per game. Taking nothing from him, but I ain't finna like keep going back and forth. The nigga ain't never carried no team a day in his life. I ain't finna keep going back and forth with you, bro.
But no, let's take it even.
I ain't finna keep like, well, when I'm speaking facts and you trying to avoid when I'm speaking. Like, I'm not finna keep going back and forth with a nigga, bro, when I'm actually speaking facts and I ain't lying what I'm saying, bro. Andrew Wiggins was an all-star that year, averaging almost 20 points per game. Klay Thompson almost averaging 20 points per game. Jordan Poole was almost averaging 20 points per game. Like, what the freak I got a lot for, bro? Like, is you niggas stupid, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the freak?
All the way back from the rebound.
But just because he averaging 33 points per game, that mean he carried. Like, what the freak?
He does everything.
I don't understand these niggas.
He's good at everything.
I don't understand.
He's shooting high 40 and 3 points now. And his range is out to the logo, right? You know him mid-range. He can post you up. He can face you up. He's still going to dunk on you. His ability to see the floor now is so much, it's better now because he's seen every coverage. Like, it's at the point now where I'm looking at this guy and said, I've never seen nobody get better at 36 years old. Like, this doesn't happen. And I feel like this is the best, as a fan now, I'm watching, I think this is the best LeBron that I've seen. And he's not jumping over, hitting his elbow on the rim. He's just hitting his right here on the rim now, you know? But it's changed, but bro, I've never seen this before.
Maybe the greatest testament to LeBron is that, 5 years ago, he was one of the top 5 players of all time. From 5 years ago till now, it seems like he's 10 times better because he's added so much skill to his game.
Smart now.
Guys with IQ, I think that's one of the best things about Bron is his IQ, and I can respect that. And so I would have loved the opportunity just to see on a day-to-day basis how his mind works. Like when something is going on, when there's adjustment that need to be made, how you process that. What's your process like? The things that you go through, how you land here here or land there.
You know, he'll come in and like he won't say anything for a while, and then he'll see something and he'll just like stop it and start talking, and he talks exactly like a coach. He's like, well, if X2 comes over this block and then X5 flashes here to the paint, and the backside should be free for him. I'm like, that dude talks like he's been an NBA coach for like a decade already, and he's got a head coaching job.
I don't know who's been more faithful to their just being disciplined to the game. Like, LeBron knows every scheme, knows every coach, knows every player. He knows players in college. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we talking about like this.
Probably the smartest player in our game. You couple that with the experience that he has, the physical tools, skill, the work ethic, it ends up equaling out to one of the most unstoppable players to ever play this game.
I think when he got traded to Miami, we had an exhibition game, and LeBron started calling our sets.
He started calling the sets out like Rondo.
Yeah.
He coming up to whatever. We're going to switch this.
And right when he did that, whoever was our assistant coach, I turned around and said,
we in trouble.
Oh, boy, we in trouble.
He said, oh, boy, we in trouble.
Whoever was our assistant coach, I turned around and said,
we in trouble.
Oh, boy, we in trouble.
This guy's like, he's a genius. Knows how to play the game of basketball. For 21 years, he's been extremely consistent. You know, he's always available for his team. Arguably the best player ever.
Always available for his team. That's one thing about Bron that's underrated. That boy is always available.
I might say he's number 2, but other guys, me.
All the other niggas be getting injured, sitting out in games and all that. Bron ain't doing that, man. LeBron playing, bro.
Number 1.
LeBron early in his career was he just came out and played. You remember LeBron,
you know if you buy tickets, LeBron gonna play.
He was a great player, but he wasn't a student.
When he was in Cleveland, he was just playing basketball.
We would run plays, and he would get food. We could trick him. We could do things. Sometimes his athletic ability and his instincts would figure it out anyway.
We get to Miami, and he's in Miami now, and he's calling our plays out. He's staring over at our bench. He's reading stuff.
The Miami LeBron was a student of the game. He was prepared.
Averaged 20 points a game as a rookie, and it only went up each year after that. And every time it would be like LeBron's the first to score this amount of points, so first to do that.
Like I said, Bron the GOAT. I don't care what nobody say. We gonna see this. We gonna see everything I'm saying. Lakers in 5. I'm telling y'all gonna see this year what the freak I'm saying. Y'all gonna see the difference in playoffs. You gonna see what the freak. You gonna feel that freaking fear.
Who's the greatest scorer of this era?
I'm not gonna keep going back and forth. I don't care what the freak you say. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Your words don't affect me, bro. So I don't give a dang. I don't know why niggas be thinking, oh, you say we ain't gonna win the championship. Oh, you're right. You a regular nigga sitting in the room right now. Who the freak is you? You're not God, nigga. Nigga be acting like they freaking like I don't know why y'all niggas think y'all words mean so. Lakers not gonna make it to the finals. Lakers gonna get swept. Nigga, I don't believe nothing you saying. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what the freak you say. You a nigga sitting. You a regular nigga. What freak is you? You ain't God. You can't predict the future, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Until I see my team can't win, then I must keep believing. They don't know what the freak these niggas talking about.
LeBron James.
That's the type of nigga I am, bro. I don't listen to no niggas, bro. I do not care. I told you. This the only time I look at comments right here. I promise you. I'm not scrolling down no comment section looking at y'all on YouTube. I give a dang what you say. No, I'm one thing about me. I believe until I see it ain't no more. I don't give a dang what the freak you say, nigga.
Scoring. LeBron James.
Scoring. That's great. So one guy averaged.
Hey, when niggas think they words mean something, your words don't mean nothing to me. Probably mean something to them. I don't pay attention to what the freak you niggas be saying.
5 years.
Dang,
Yeah, LeBron's never averaged 35.
The only time you gonna get out of me. So you better look. You better get everything you get out of me, cause I promise you, this is the only time I'm looking at it. So if you want me to respond, nigga, you better get everything out of me right here, nigga.
20 straight years. No one's had more than 15 of those years. That, to me, is he's a scorer.
If you don't have killer instinct, how you get 38,000 points?
Yes, sir.
I'm just asking. Just asking.
But is he the greatest scorer ever? Yeah. Yeah. The numbers say it. Yeah. Yeah. Technically and literally. Literally.
The greatest scorer is not only its consistency, its longevity, and its amount. He passed Michael Jordan 3 seasons ago, and he's going to add to that before his career ends. So to pass LeBron James in all-time playoff scoring records, somebody is going to have to do what? Average 30 points a game and go to like 13 NBA finals. That's not going to be broken.
I don't think we'll see it ever again. You know, time and time again, he's proved everyone wrong. He made a statement that he could probably play for another 5 years. It doesn't look like he's slowing down at all either. He said he's 6,000 points ahead of the next closest person. That's 3 seasons. Yeah. He's not done.
I didn't think he want to play 20 years until he's 38 and feel like he want to play 25 years now. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think he would. Because that's what it takes to beat those records is longevity, you know what I'm saying? And so it was a surprise more that he wanted to play this long more so than him as a player breaking a record.
Makes you realize how ridiculous it is that LeBron has 40,000. Ridiculous. That's insane.
He's got the 5th highest career scoring average.
It's crazy that this nigga is our head coach. Like, the nigga was a podcaster, now this nigga is our head coach.
I'm in the NBA. Better career shooting percentage.
I can't believe it.
Way better than Kobe. Better than Jordan, 9th all-time in threes. On top of that, he's 4th all-time in assists. The constant narrative about nitpicking things with LeBron, most of them are just not factual. LeBron James is not clutch. Right, that's another thing that people bring up all the time. LeBron James, 2nd most game-tying or game-winning shots inside the final minute of the fourth quarter or overtime. Kobe's number 1. They're the only 2 guys that have more than 80. Kobe has 88, LeBron has 81. LeBron James has 5 game-winning buzzer beaters in the playoffs.
We not finna play with these niggas, bro.
I don't know.
I'm ready for Saturday chat.
Up with these. LeBron James, is he an all-time great scorer? No, he is the all-time greatest scorer.
Yo, because we all said that. Because a lot of people felt like that Bron's skills.
Hey, and they love trying to say nobody feared LeBron. All right, so why Curry had to go get KD then if nobody feared LeBron? If you did not fear LeBron, why did you have to go get this nigga? Curry said he went to that nigga beach house. That's what that nigga said. That nigga said he went to the beach house. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't fear him, why you had to do that? Why you had to go get KD? Bro, you went 73-9 without KD. You were up 3-1. You already was better than Bron's team without KD. Now you went to go get KD? Okay. Look, because we wanted to. No, nigga, because you was scared. That's why, because you was scared. You know what I'm saying? 4-6 in the finals. Let me tell you who he played in the finals. Let me tell you who he played in the finals, and let's compare Jordan let's go and compare Jordan final matchups to LeBron final matchups. So he played San Antonio Spurs 2 times, Kawhi Leonard, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, Tim Duncan, Boris Diaw, Patty Mills. He played them 2 times, right? You know what I mean? All-time great Spurs team. So 4 times he played Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Andre Iguodala, Sean Livingston, Draymond Green, Kevin Durant. He played them 2 times, lost 2 times. So he lost to the Spurs 1 time. You know what I mean? Lost to KD and them 2 times, right? You know what I'm saying? Honestly, 1, 2, 3. And then, he lost against the Dallas Mavericks. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about that Dallas Mavericks team, who was really better than any team that Jordan faced. We got Hall of Fame point guard Jason freaking Kidd, shooting guard Jason Terry, small forward Sean Marion, power forward, one of the greatest power forwards of all time, Dirk Nowitzki, you know what I'm saying? Who is better than any team that LeBron that Jordan has ever faced, you know what I'm saying? So honestly, we could talk about that right there. So let's talk about the teams that Jordan faced in the finals. Jordan faced a Suns team with only Charles Barkley on the team. They sucked, you know what I mean? Jordan faced Gary Payton, you know what I mean? They sucked, you know what I'm saying? Jordan faced the old Karl Malone and John Stockton. They sucked, you know what I mean? It's like, nigga, look at the teams that Bron played and look at the teams that Jordan played, and go and tell me something right quick. So Michael, look. So look, okay, Michael. See, the difference between Michael and LeBron is that Michael had the best team. Bron was going against the best teams.
Wasn't equal to his athleticism.
That's the difference between LeBron. That's the difference between LeBron and Mike. Mike had the best team. Bron was going against the best teams.
He's adapted his game to shooting a little bit more, and he still got that youthful energy. He popping around everywhere, diving over the front row, like still taking off on people.
Bron had to go against a team. Name one team that MJ had to go against. You know what I mean? They had 4 All-Stars as starters. If I'm not mistaken, that Kevin Durant team, Stephen Curry was an All-Star that year. Klay Thompson was an All-Star that year. Kevin Durant was an All-Star that year. And Draymond Green was All-Star that year. I can't believe it. I just cannot believe it. That boy went against 4 all-star starters. LeBron will lose to all these teams that MJ faced.
It's inspiring to see.
What you say is so funny. That's so funny to me. So Mike, so what you telling me? Michael Jordan can carry that Cleveland team to the finals? But before Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman came, he was 1-9 in the playoffs. So you telling me that I promise you that LeBron can carry that Bulls team to the finals, but can Mike carry that? Mike couldn't carry the Bulls team to the finals. He was getting mopped by Larry Bird. He was getting mopped by Larry Bird in them. You said, Jay, if LeBron is better than Curry, how come they both have 4 rings? Okay, I'm going to tell you how come they both have 4 rings. First, let me go and break it down to you. Number 1 ring, 2016. Curry faced LeBron in the finals. Kyrie Irving goes down. Kevin Love goes down. You were down 2-1. Let me talk. Golden State was down 2-1 with LeBron. Kevin Love, Kyrie Irving got injured. Guess who LeBron was dealing with? Tristan Thompson, Matthew Dellavedova, Timothy Mozgov, J.R. Smith, and Iman Shumpert. So Kyrie Irving, K-Love, 2 of the players that was the best on this team went down and you won 4-2. So that's how you got that 1 chip. Second chip that you got, Kevin Durant, Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Sean Livingston, Andre Iguodala. Your team was better. Curry's team always been better than LeBron every time they faced up. And you got the nerve to bring up 3-1 in the finals. Ever since the team has gotten freaking even, what's been happening to Curry? Got knocked off in the play-in. Got knocked off in the play-in. Got knocked out in the freaking playoffs. 3-1 this season. This is what happened when Curry and LeBron's even. This is what happens. Every time that Curry has beaten LeBron in the finals, he had a better team than him. Am I lying? Am I lying? Y'all forgot that Kyrie requested a trade. Kyrie wasn't even in Cleveland the last time y'all faced him with KD. Y'all, am I lying? He was working with George Hill, J.R. Smith. Am I lying? Am I lying? So you telling me Bo didn't even have Kyrie the last time y'all played him? Kyrie left. Kyrie wasn't even with Cleveland the last time y'all played him. Nigga had KD. And you went 73-9 without them. And the thing is, look, I keep telling you, the team that y'all had was already better than LeBron's team. Was already, and I'm not speaking opinions, I'm speaking facts. See, this is what you don't like. The most hated man in America is the man that tells the truth. I'm not speaking opinions to you, nigga. I'm speaking facts. You cannot argue with me when I'm speaking facts. You look dumb as heck, bro. You look dumb as freak. You went 73-9 without KD. 73-9 without KD, right? Bro, you were already better than LeBron without KD. Curry's team was already better than LeBron without KD. You had that nigga down 3-1. With that 73-9 team with LeBron and Curry faced up, you had that nigga down 3-1. Bro came back and did a miraculous comeback, and you niggas got scared and got KD. So you telling me you couldn't beat Bron with that 73-9 team? You had to go get KD? Bro, you went and got Kevin Durant off of Curry having a back-to-back MVP season. And you went and got KD.
Things like that. He's in year 20. He's 38 years old. He goes through so much. Yeah, family.
LeBron had a super team. Name one team that was like that Golden State Warriors team. You talking about Kyrie? Bro, what? Bro. Nigga, you got to understand, it wasn't just KD and Curry. Bro, you had prime Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Andre Iguodala, Sean Livingston. Nigga, you didn't only have starters. Nigga, you had a bench. Nigga, you had a complete team. 2016, who won the Finals MVP? Not Curry. That boy went 3 rings without even winning Finals MVP.
responsibility. Still love the game.
That boy went 3. Name the time that LeBron went 3 finals without winning final MVP. If he's such a great player, why that boy went 3 finals without seeing a final MVP?
Getting up, playing back-to-backs, and still playing 40 minutes. It's like, man.
That nigga even win finals MVP in 2016. Andre Iguodala did.
Things that he accomplished, and he's still playing, and he got time to do some more. I mean, he's special, man. I mean, you think about it, man.
Get him out of here.
15
Get
years,
that nigga out of here.
Still playing just as many minutes as he started.
Get him going.
We give him enough credit.
You know, I mean, it's almost like scary, man. I mean, not to rank him as one of the best to ever play.
Right. Dominated this era of basketball that he's played in. Everything that he's learned, he's taught himself. Right. He hasn't had that Bill Russell or that OG to sit down and talk. He's been the guy. You know, head-wise, I mean, he's got to be a basketball savant, genius, just totally on another different level that, you know, arguably we haven't seen in this league. I mean, even when we talk about Jordan and Kareem.
The dude came in at, 17, 18 years old. Already had the hype. They already compared him to Mike. And all he did was carve out his own space. All he doing is uplifting, speaking, doing his part, his role, responsibility from the time he was 18 years old. Dude, this motherfucker get a year off, and when he got in it, you got to think it was Kobe, it was Garnett, like the league was first, and you know what I mean. And he
Tim
came
Duncan,
in,
and
he carried his own.
The great thing about we celebrated our stars. You know, we celebrated our heroes. Now we don't even let them be stars or heroes. We're looking, we're tearing them apart. The people who were criticizing them were 55, you know, and they were looking at it through the lens of a 55-year-old, where they've seen these mistakes and they've seen all the experience and they've gone through all the experience of life. They thought LeBron should know at 20, you know, that he should know how to lead a team. He should be, he should know how to talk to players when they're down. No, you don't. You learn that with life.
I've said this before, not just now. I think he's had the most incredible career.
Well, he's the most scrutinized athlete probably in the history